Welcome back to Melvor Idle Hardcore. We are on episode 33. Not a whole lot. Don't really have a whole lot to show for the last few days. I did go up a Slayer level, so I'm up to 81 now. And I did go up, let's see, my strength. I can't remember what strength and attack was, but they're both at 90 now. So I think I brought those up at least 2 or 3 levels on each. Hit points might have gone up. That one's really slow. It didn't really do a whole lot. But as you saw if you looked at the thumbnail, I'm sure you did. What I had there, let me turn this back off again. What I have in the thumbnail is killing Pegasus. And that's pretty much what the last 3 days have done. Let's see. I have killed, 3,023. It took 3,023 of those things to get the Ancient Claw. Finally got the Ancient Claw. It's taken a while to get this thing. So now I've got both the claws. So you need both of these to upgrade, and then this Infernal Core thing to get this Infernal Claw, which I'm not sure where the Infernal Core comes from exactly. I haven't looked it up because I haven't been quite to this point yet. I am on my standard account. I've had both these there, but I haven't gotten too much further than that. So I don't know where this comes from. Presumably maybe the fire dungeon or something, if it looks infernal. So it kind of seems fiery to me, but don't quote me on that. I haven't looked into it. I figure we'll get there when we get there. Mainly, I wanted to get this Ancient Claw. It does a triple swipe. I can never remember if it's, because this one does 2. And I could never remember if this one does 3 or 4, because I keep wanting to say that this doubles from one claw to the next, and then I'm assuming the Infernal Claw is just going to be a 4 swipe. So this does more damage. Let's see, what do we get here? This is 56 strength, 57 there, and this is 75 and 71. So you get a decent uptick on this one, plus you get 3 swipes. I just did a quick volcano run to look at it, and this thing does a pretty nice job. I know I've done volcano runs with my standard account, and I've done a bunch of runs with this account, but I have only done volcano runs with my standard account at like level 80 or so, 85, somewhere in there. I haven't been level 90 yet. So I've been doing other things with my standard account and not really running the volcano. I think I've only completed the volcano a handful of times. This one I'm up to, we could check with items here. Somewhere is the, maybe this wasn't the best way to look this stat up. Somewhere there should be. No, do monsters. Monsters is probably easier. Because you can find the guy. Where in the hell is he? This guy. So I've killed him 29 times. So I've completed that 29 times. I've definitely completed the volcano more with this account than I have with my standard account. Not that really means much, but I think I'm putting more priority on it with this account because I want to unlock some of these things. Like my other account right now, I'm idling on, I did some spiders and some bounty hunters. And then I think I was doing these things maybe, earlier. I also have this unlocked on my standard account. I have not fought these yet, so I have no clue, but at level 90 with pretty much the same gear that I have, these things were not bad at all. These were not a bad fight. So I am of level to get there. I just need to get up 250,000 for this blazing lantern. So pretty much the same gear, and I'm basically the same level. I'm a little higher on my standard account, but pretty much at this level, I am not having any issues with this stuff here. So I have a feeling that I'm going to start parking on these when I can. Now that I've got this claw, I'm going to burn through these dark wizards, get these guys done. I need to probably spend time on, what are we on? Hard. I need to do more elite. Well, I can do elite now. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember now, because I can only fight these two because I don't have this. So I kicked it back to fight hard because I could get more coin that way. So I'm going to have to grind out some coin with this. No big deal. that'll probably be the next couple of days. I also did I did some herb lore. I had a bunch of diamonds. I had like 1,500 diamonds somewhere in there. So I was maybe over here, and now I'm up to here. So I've gained a little bit of a level, not a tremendous amount, but it, you know, every little bit helps. I figured I'd burn through those and see what happened. I spent like an hour doing that once I got done with the claws. And so I have 840,000 prayer points. Currently I am fishing up more because I'm going to let this go all night. I want to have as many prayer points as I can. This here is pretty much the run. I think I was running the prayer cape on here too. Like I said, I just did the volcano, so that might be from that. I think I was running the prayer cape because the prayer cape reduces your prayer point cost by 50%, and some of these are meaty. Let's see here. I was running these two, and this is 5 and 7. Plus I have the additional 2. So that's really, I think that's going to be like 4. So there's 16 points. If I cut that down to 8, that's not too bad. That helps out a lot. It stretches these out. So that's kind of where we're at. That's all I've done is killed these Pegasus things for the last few days. And I did this one dungeon run. And what am I doing overnight? Overnight, I've been doing fishing up the raw skeleton fish for prayer points. I've been trying to stay ahead on that. And like I said, I'm done with those now. I could probably switch over to fighting these things because I don't think these were doing too bad. I think it's these two, and I think I could probably kill these pretty well because I have come up a long way since the last time I was trying to fight them. I think these were in the 80s. But definitely making some great progress here, and that you're looking at my plan for the future. I'm going to clear off these Slayer tasks, get 250,000 Slayer coin, and get this upgraded. So once I get that done, I'm going to be parking on these Shrouded Badlands for a while. I know I still don't have this drop. Oh, come here. On my standard account, I want this dark steel dagger. I was reading about it. It said it's basically like the sandstorm ring, like it doesn't bleed or something. So you hit them and it just ticks down. So if you have, I'm really curious. I'm hoping I get it on my standard account, but I'm really curious what happens when you hit them with that dagger, knock a bunch of health off, and then hit them with that sandstorm. And I think this was unblockable. So once it hits, it just hits and ticks down. So I'm looking forward to that one. I did get this bounty hunter thing on my other account, and it's like it's got some kind of tick down thing, but it's only a % chance. The cool thing about this guy is all 3 of these amulets are like, I don't know, some 40-some% chance to get them. So you just rack up on these things pretty quickly. But that's for another day, I guess. Like I said, I need to spend a lot of time getting these things, getting the Slayer coin and getting that stuff. I really want to see this other equipment. The other thing I might do is Saturday. I may spend some really good quality time just doing nothing but farming this volcano. Number 1, I need 71 more clears on it. And I also need these ancient armor pieces, the shield, the plate legs, and the plate body. So I'm definitely going to be farming the hell out of that. I want to see what this dungeon looks like. And hopefully we're getting kind of close to where I can actually do stuff in the Air God dungeon. The third creature is just a monster to try to fight. It does way more damage. Like, it does more damage than I have health points, I think, or as much. So I don't want to take that chance. Not even on my standard account. I haven't been messing with it, but that's pretty much my plan, is to work on the Slayer stuff and get that up as high as possible. Try some of these other weapons out. I'm really close behind my standard account right now, and getting a little bit confused on them, but certain things help if I do different things with them. So like this one, I was working on killing the Pegasus. So this one, I'll probably stick to the volcano as much as I can, farm these tasks out and then hit the volcano here later in the week. But trying to stay away from doing the same exact thing. One thing I kind of don't like is that once you get down to this point, you're kind of bottlenecked. Like I'm stuck at the volcano. I have no other options. Like I can do the Slayer stuff, but I have no other options but the volcano. I can do a little bit of the Air God, but I really need to do a lot of this, and that's kind of it. At some point, I do need to work on the magic and range. Those are pretty far below, but I don't know. I feel getting my hit points up is probably a good thing. Getting the strength and attack up. I've kind of flip-flopped. I know on this account I was spending a lot of time with the magic, and that was great until I started working on strength, and now I kind of need strength for the volcano because the magic is kind of weaker. But I digress. So that's really all the update is. Just killing the Pegasus, getting this claw. And I think that's a huge win because that gives me a lot more offense. I've got a good attack and strength now. And hopefully we're going to get this hit point thing pretty soon. That's taking a while. I'd like to get at least 90 on it. But at any rate, that is it. That's all for this update. And we will catch you on the next one. Take care.